but putting everything in your eye that you need to detect colors. And you can detect them so minutely. You can tell red from dark red, from medium red. This is the third Friday of the month of November, and these are shows for December. For BCAT, Glens Falls. BCAT is Brooklyn. For Binghamton. And for Bronx. And the third Friday means you start. You finish the videotaping, you finish the titles, you finish wrapping, and you finish posting. These are the non-DVD stations. Middletown is another one. Muddletown. These are the TV stations, folks, that will let us send in 4 shows for the whole month on one VHS. See, on VHS you can do that, because VHS you queue it up and it stays queued up for a week. But a DVD, you can't queue it up. It won't stay there. It always goes back to square one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that do that. Oh yeah, one more, Los Alamos, which makes the DV cam for Queens. I wish Queens you would give us a good format. It cost me $40 a month having those dubs made. Here's TV stations 1 to 30. 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30. And they're all DVDs, and each package has 4 shows in it for week 1, 2, 3, and 4 of December. That's the work of Devin McConnell. And his mother works for the post office. And I will ask them if they will be so kind as to post these tomorrow morning, Saturday. All of them.
Saturday, date 20.
Hi there, folks. How are you today on November 20th? In one more day and one more month, it's the summer solstice, the winter solstice, and we will be getting lighter days and longer days. Listen to this from New London, Connecticut. The senior citizens and Eugenia gives us such a good report. Listen.
Bernie, it's Vicky.
Saturday, 7:49 a.m. Saturday, date 24 p.m.
Thanks, Glendora.
That's Eugenia. And she comes back, I'm happy to say.
Sunday, 12:27 a.m.
Good afternoon, Glendora. This is Eugenia Smith from the New London Senior Center. And I have a listing of our events that are going on at the Senior Center.
Events.
If you could give me a call, I'll do that at, I'm so busy this morning, anyhow, at 860-447-5323, and let me, so I can let you know what's going on. I filmed our health and wellness group the 17th this morning for graduation. They received awards for making it through 6 months of health of stretching exercises. So I do have a tape to send you. Also, I guess I better run through what we have going on. Tuesday, December 1st at 10:30, we're having holiday cookie decorations.
Isn't that terrific? You know what she did? She went over to Metrocast, who is her local cable TV carrier in New London, Connecticut. And she borrowed, and they were gracious enough to loan to her a camera, a video camera. And she was smart enough to go and videotape something. They've tried, and this time they succeeded. I think that's terrific. I'd like to do that to senior centers all over the country. Teach them how to become public access producers. And they will send them to me, and I'll give them the outlet. I will make it TV ready for them. I just think that's wonderful. Thank you, Eugenia.
That should be something that's smashing cookies everybody loves. Wednesday, I guess it's December 3rd, Rotten Inn and Suites Holiday Gathering at 11:30 will cost $15 for residents and $25 for non-residents. Suites Holiday Gathering at 11:30 will cost $15 for residents and $25 for non-residents, and a reservation is required. It's a dinner, so it should be something interesting. Tuesday, December 8th at 10:30 a.m. Holiday crafts with a holiday movie to follow lunch. And on Tuesday, December 15th, the Senior Academy graduation with special luncheon and entertainment at the cost of $5 per person. Reservations are required. This is the culmination of I think it's a 6 to 8 week event that took them on a tour of the city government, and that should be really something interesting. Thursday, the 17th, from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., we're having a low vision group meeting at the New London Senior Center Library. All seniors are welcome. Thursday, on December 17th, Game and Movie Day at 10 a.m., lunch at 11:30. Pizza will be ordered at $1.50 a slice. Reservations required. Tuesday, December 22nd, a holiday sing-along at 10:30. Holiday movie to follow at 12. Tuesday, December 29th, we will be having a New Year's Eve party starting at 12 noon. Reservations are required for lunch. Costs will be announced. Now, the trips that we will be having Wednesday, the 2nd of December, and the 9th of December is the final segment of the New London Senior Academy program, okay? Wednesday, the 16th, Westbrook Old Saybrook Shopping. The bus departs from the center at 9 a.m. Wednesday, the 23rd, Lisbon Shopping, and the bus departs from the center at 9 a.m. And lunch will be on your own. Reservations are required. December 30th, Warwick Shopping, bus departs at 9 a.m. And reservations would be required on that, and also lunches to your own discretion. If you have any questions about the scheduling, you can give me a...
Folks, is it too dark out here to videotape? I did the New London. Wonderful, exciting times that they're having. I'll try it. I'll try for 2-3 minutes. I wanted to read you one of Franklin's poems. I don't think it's light enough to even see it. Unfurled by men of kindred mind, a flag can lead the hopes of those to fate resigned. Slogans can lead. Books about chapters of the past give much to read. Knowledge gained over eras vast is there to heed. Skillful voices in busy marts all speak a creed, but daily care by loving hearts is earth's great need. He knows. He was in D-Day. He went across France and into Belgium. And he was there in the Battle of the Bulge. And he saw the Yanks going west instead of east to Berlin. But then the weather broke, and that was the last hurrah of the Nazis. He knows. He saw them die one by one, dozens by dozens, hundreds by hundreds. And so what did he do? The last line of this poem tells you. He went about his peaceful business. But daily care by loving hearts is earth's great need. How he knew that need and how he furnished it. Who is this? This is Franklin Buell. Franklin Fuller Buell. My conjugal bliss for 48 years. And then what else did I have to videotape for you? I will tell you that Pittsfield Community TV has no idea what it is doing. They have no idea of the Constitution of the United States, of the U.S. Code, Title 47, Title 521 et sequitur, which is the public access law. They have no idea. They say that they do not have to play non-Pittsfield programs. Well, my dear children, let me just tell you a few things. Title 47 of the United States Code, Section 521 et sequitur says in the first 10 lines that public access is an electronic soapbox. What does it tell you? It tells you that it's a forum. It tells you that it's a public forum. An electronic soapbox? Soapbox means what? You go in the park and you stand up and you speak. And as long as it's not obscene, or as long as it's not libelous or slanderous, I should say, you can say whatever you want. That's America. As Voltaire said, I may disagree with what you say, but I'll defend with my life your right to say it. And that means that I can go to Pittsfield. I'm an electronic soapbox. I can stand up in the park. And I can say what I think should be said. And I don't have to have a Pittsfield resident sponsor me. And I don't have to have a Pittsfield resident introduce me and close my show. So what have they done? They violated a statute, a very important statute, Title 47 of the United States Code, Sections 521, et sequitur. But worse than violating a statute is violating the Constitution of the United States. And they violated the First Amendment. And that says free speech and free press. Because we are an electronic soapbox. We are an electronic soapbox. Sidewalk free speech gets and deserves the utmost protection. You can lose everything you own, you people, for putting out such rubbish. Who told you such a thing? What idiot told you such a thing? And you, idiot, to believe it. What kind of an American are you? And remember, the First Amendment says Congress shall make no law. That means that you have to be a state actor. You have to be a government. And they are a government. They're getting their money from the city of Pittsfield. Time Warner gives the city of Pittsfield money because Time Warner is running its cable lines on the right-of-way, the public's right-of-way. So Time Warner has to pay for that. And they pay Pittsfield for it. And 5% of that money goes to public access. So they are state actors. So they can be sued federally, constitutionally, under civil rights. They can lose everything they have. They should, for being such bad Americans. So when Norman Schaffer tells Victoria, we don't have to cablecast non-Pittsfield shows, he's talking himself out of everything he owns, and all the people who work for them, and the board, and even the city of Pittsfield, because the mayor is on the board ad hoc. They want a Pittsfield sponsor, and then they want that sponsor to come on and say, I'm fully responsible for everything on the show. Well, they're not. Let's go back to Title 47 of the U.S. Code. Sections 521 et sequitur. It says clearly, I'm the one who indemnifies the cable system or the public access non-profit. I am the one, or the municipality. It is I. Nobody else can do it for me. Dumb, 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 dumb. Plain English. The law is very plain and very simple. It's dumb people like this who make it difficult. Certain judges, certain lawyers, certain clerks, certain clients. And anyway, the contract that they have this Pittsfield resident sign is illegal. Print in a contract has to be so many points. And this is about 1/10 of the size the print has to be. And also, Title 47 of the United States Code 521 et sequitur says, nobody shall exercise editorial control over public access. Nobody can come to me in the public park where I'm speaking and say that you can't say this. And they want to put a minute on my program to tell me what to say, a minute at the top and a minute at the bottom, what they call a wraparound, which is a misuse of the word. They could call it an opening or a closing. Rank editorial control. Forbidden cable TV editorial control. We are an electronic soapbox. You can't tell a person on a soapbox that he can't say this and he can't say that, and that somebody else is fully responsible for it. Dumb, 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 dumb. Okay, Franklin, we'll have to do it your way. But daily care by loving hearts is Earth's great need. So what do you do? Well, first of all, you say you're surprised that they're not even worse when you consider the crazy desires that will lead people to do crazy things. You say, well, I'm surprised it's not worse. I'm surprised they're not worse than this. And then you pray for them. And you pray for all of the people they have victimized. And then you go about your peaceful service, which is the chat with Glendora. Bringing a record every day of God's kaleidoscope in my own backyard. Oh, how sweet. No, that's not right. Hold still. This is southwest, and it's about 45 degrees angle. Oh, the temperature? Oh, Norman Schaffer, by the way, what is your home number? Westinghouse was against General Electric, and at that time there was Philco, and at that time there was Dumont.
Yeah, Dumont Broadcasting. I worked for a Dumont company. The Jacksonville station was a Dumont station.
Where'd you go from BZ?
Well, then, from there, I decided this is about 3 years ago. I decided to, my kids were older, they were in college. I decided that,
you did a good job there.
Thank you. That it was time to do the kind of radio that I loved again. Not that I didn't enjoy what I was doing before, but large markets are very, very ratings driven, with Arbitron ratings, which is like Nielsen. People know that from TV. They're very ratings driven, and you live month by month, ratings book after ratings book. And I said at 50 years old, I do this because I love it. So I'm going to step off of a big market, and I'm going to go to a place where I can do radio I love at a pace that I enjoy, with always wanting to build your audience, but not always concerned about building an audience. Doing good radio, it's almost back to the days when I started in radio now. So I'm in a smaller market. The money's not nearly as good, but I don't care because I'm doing radio for the love of it. And I'm doing a style and a type of radio that is important to this community. We're hosting debates for the mayor's race. We've had all the city council members in to talk about why they should be elected.
You hosted that thing at the Crown Plaza where there were 10
mayoral candidates, that's
Wow.
correct, hosted and moderated. I did the 20th Congressional District debates in New York. They asked me to do those, which were aired live on TV. We have made an offer to all 5 Senate candidates to have a debate here in the Berkshires. And we've got 4 of the 5 to say okay. And we
Have you
suspect
really?
that the 5th will say okay. So we'll likely be hosting U.S. Senate debates for this, the replacement for the late
Oh,
Senator
good.
Kennedy.
Your love is still there, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm doing the kind of radio at a pace and at a style that's much like when I first started.
Yeah.